Persons trying to call the switchboard numbers of the largest hospital in the English-speaking Caribbean, the Kingston Public Hospital, for emergencies or otherwise, may have a challenge. It will either take very long before they are answered, or they may not be answered at all. So our reporter Kirk Wright made some checks to see if he could find out the problem.
The Kingston Public Hospital, KPH, is the largest hospital in the island, but it's also the largest in the English-speaking Caribbean. The facility is well placed, so thousands visit there yearly for medical attention, emergencies or otherwise. But try calling their listed numbers and you'll likely get endless ringing, and that can go on for hours. The situation was brought to our attention, and so we did some checks. So we began calling the listed numbers from 7 Thursday morning until 11, and still no answer. We went to the hospital to try get a glimpse of what the phones looked like. For the most part, they looked modern, but when we called Errol Green, the hospital's chief executive officer, he says the phone system is very old and that they usually stop working when there's a power outage. He said he was not aware that the phones were not being answered. In fact, in his own words, he says the phones are manned 24 hours per day, rain or shine, snow or storm. Our sources say often technicians are seen on the compound trying to get the phones working. But the concern many have is if the hospital cannot be reached, it will not be able to prepare beforehand if there is a major accident and the victims are being transported there. On our visit to the hospital Thursday, we saw several phones in the section housing the telephone operators and only one operator who looked almost like she was on a call. She was on the phone for some time before attending to us. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.